My airlines, red is my emergency, blue is my service. I should have no cracks or leaks in there. My electrical line should have no exposed wires. My latch should open and close. My glad hands, they're also known as connectors. My glad hands, my red is my emergency, blue is my service. I should have no cracks or leaks in there. But the seals are not missing or torn or leaking air. My electrical line should have no exposed wires. My electrical latch should open and close. My fifth wheel, also known as your coupling system. This is my fifth wheel mounting bracket. I should have no cracks or legal welds. My fifth wheel mounting bolts, they should be bolted tight. They should not be missing. My release arm should open, close, and lock with no cracks or damages. My fifth wheel locking pins, they should not be cracked, broken, or missing. My cotter pins should not be cracked, broken, or missing. This is my skid plate. This is my apron. Apron and skid plate should have no gap. Should be well greased with no illegal welds. Now I move on to my Lock & John Kingpin. See, my Lock & John Kingpin is right inside. It should not be cracked. They should be well greased and they should not be missing. Now I move on to my front side trailer. My top lights turn on and off. No cracks, proper colors amber. My front wall. No dents or damages to the wall that the rivets are not missing. My side trailer. Again, lights on top, turn on and off, bolted tight, no cracks, proper colors amber. My side wall. No dents, no damages that the rivets are not missing. All my reflectors should not be missing. This is my frame. I should have no cracks or legal welds that the rivets are not missing. These are my rails. Rails should not be loose or hanging. If they ask you why they're loose hanging, because you're missing rivets, if they ask you. This is my floorboard. No damages to the floorboard. I come to my landing gear. This is my support arm. My support arms, I call this A-arm. Put this like this, looks like an A. So my support arm and A-arm should be bolted tight, no bolts missing. This is my crank arm. Not cracked, broken, or missing. It's gear driven. It's gear driven, 2-speed. One for slow, one for fast. My legs, no cracks, no legal welds, well greased. These are my feet. Should have no debris, no cracks or damages, and not missing. Now I come to my brakes. I have dual hoses and dual chambers. One hose is for emergency, one hose is for service. I should have no cracks or leaks in my hoses, and they should be bolted tight. My brake chambers should have no cracks, no leaks, that the clamps and bolts are bolted tight. My push rod should have no more than 1 to 2 inch plate. My slack adjuster should be at a 90-degree angle to the push rod with no cracks or dents. My brake shoes should have no less a quarter liner neff. My brake drum, no oil, grease, or discoloration. My suspension. This is my spring mount. My spring mount is welded and I should have no cracks. My leaf springs and bushings. Bushings should not be torn or missing. Well greased. My leaf springs should have no cracks, no illegal welds, and no swing. My U-bolts, they should be bolted tight, not cracked or missing. You're going to tell the examiner, ma'am or sir, this suspension does not have airbags, it does not have a shock absorber, but it does have an adjustable torque arm. This is my adjustable torque arm. It should not be cracked, no legal welds. It should be bolted tight and secure, that the bushings are not torn or missing. Tires. Now I have 2 tires, 2 valve stems, and 2 rims. These tires can be recapped. The depth is 232. The condition of the tires, no cuts, bubbles, or nails in either tire. The inflation of my tires is 90 to 105 or manufacturer recommended. If they ask you how would you check the inflation, I would check it with a commercial air gauge. I should have no debris between my tires and rims, and I should have no more than a 4-inch gap. My valve stem should not be touching rim, it should not be leaking air, cap not missing. All my lug nuts should be bolted tight. They should not be missing. I should have no rust. If there is rust, indication of looseness. Hub oil seal, no cracks, no leaks, bolted tight. This is where I check my level. This is where I'm going to add it if I need some. Come to my top lights. My top lights should turn on and off, open tight, no cracks, proper colors red. My door should open and close with no damages to the door. All my reflectors should not be missing. My splash guards bolted tight, no cracks or damages, not touching the tire or touching the ground. My lights, my left signal, my right signal, my 4 ways. My brake lights and night lights turn on and off, bolted tight, no cracks, proper colors red. This is my DOT bumper, my Department of Transportation. It should not be damaged, cracked, it should not be missing. My glad hands, my blue is my service, red is my emergency. I should have no cracks and leaks in my glad hands. They're also called connectors. That my seals are not torn or missing or leaking air. My electric latch, open and close. This is my hook. It's also called pinto hook. Okay, if they ask you what it's for your second trailer, for your dolly. My hook should have no cracks or damages, bolted tight, no bolts missing. This is my chain guard, should have no cracks, and they should not be missing. Once you finish, C, it's just a trailer. Tractor and trailer is D. You end up back here. So if I did D, Tom, if they tell me to do D, I will tell them, may I tell you the difference on the passenger side? If they say yes, well, the same way I check my tractor and trailer on the driver's side, the same way I check it on the passenger side. There's no difference. If they had me do C, the trailer only, I would ask them, may I tell you the difference on the passenger side? They say yes. The same way I check or inspect my trailer on the driver's side, I would do it on the passenger side. There's no difference. Okay? That's your walk around. A, B, C, and D. Thank you. So